Shadows in the city. Amaka was the first to step into Lagos with hope burning in her chest. At 22, she had once been a bright accounting student in Enugu, always the first to raise her hand in class, always dreaming of working in a bank someday. But her dreams shattered when her father died suddenly, leaving her mother sickly and frail. With hospital bills piling up and no support from relatives, she dropped out of school. Her last night in Enugu was filled with silence. She sat by her mother's bed, holding her hand. "Mama, I fix everything. Lagos has opportunities. I send money." Her mother coughed, squeezing her hand weakly. "Don't lose yourself, Amaka. No money is worth your soul." But when Amaka boarded the night bus to Lagos, her mind was already made up. She believed the city was where people could start over. Instead, the city welcomed her with hunger, debts, and rejection. Kemi had never left Lagos. Born and bred in Mushin, she wore hardship like a second skin. Her father had disappeared when she was only 7, leaving her mother to struggle as a pepper seller in the market. When her mother eventually died, Kemi became mother and father to her younger brother, Tond. She tried everything, selling recharge cards, working in a factory, even ushering at parties. But Lagos wages vanished faster than they came. At 25, her sharp tongue and hardened eyes reflected her battles. To Kemi, hookup was not shame. It was strategy. She once told a friend, "Better assure we get money than factory girl we die for peanuts." For her, survival was the only gospel. Halima was the youngest, only 20, from a sleepy village in Kwara. She had a gentle spirit and soft hands that loved threading needles through bright Ankara fabrics. She dreamed of becoming a fashion designer, maybe even owning a boutique one day. But her dreams collapsed under poverty's weight. Scrolling Instagram late at night, she envied girls her age flaunting wigs, iPhones, and vacations. Their captions read, "Soft life only sparkles," and "God no go shame us." She wondered how they made money so easily. Then one day, a DM came. "Baby girl, Lagos soft if you're smart. I can connect you. Quick cash, no stress." When she arrived in Lagos, the city dazzled her. Billboards flashed promises of luxury, and men in cars slowed down to stare. Naive and dreamy, she believed she had finally found her shortcut to success. The three girls met one night in a lounge in Lekki. The air was heavy with perfume, sweat, and Afrobeats blasting from hidden speakers. The madam, a tall woman with gold nails, smiled coldly as she introduced them. "This is Amaka Fresh Babe. This is Kemi Street Wise, she go guide you. And Halima new meat, but she get potential." Kemi leaned back, eyeing them. "Rule number 1, collect your money before anything. Lagos men sabi lie. Rule number 2, no fall in love. You go regret am. And rule number 3, watch your back. Nobody dey your side for this city." Amaka nodded quietly, shame burning in her chest. Halima smiled nervously, adjusting her borrowed wig, thinking the night was all glamour. Their nights blurred into one another: expensive hotels, loud laughter, the smell of whiskey on men's breath. On Instagram, they posted champagne glasses and selfies with neon backdrops, masking their reality. But behind the filters were tears, bruises, and silence. Amaka went home each night clutching her mother's hospital prescriptions, whispering to herself, "Just one more time. Just one more time." Kemi negotiated hard with clients, her face always bold, but at night she stared at her sleeping brother and wondered how long she could lie to him about her work. Halima tried to convince herself it was fun, that the flashy clothes were worth it, until her innocence began to crack. The cracks deepened quickly. Amaka's horror came in a Victoria Island hotel when a client insisted on unprotected sex. "Baby, relax." "No, nothing," he sneered. Amaka's voice trembled. "No, I can't, please." The man's face twisted with anger. He slapped her hard. Amaka scrambled for her shoes, fleeing barefoot into the night with a bleeding lip. Sitting by the roadside, she sobbed quietly, whispering, "Mama, forgive me." Kemi's trap came through a wealthy politician. He was smooth, generous, always praising her beauty. She almost believed he respected her, until one night, he revealed his weapon. "I get small video of you," he said casually, showing her a clip. "If you no cooperate, I fit share 'em. Imagine your brother watching this." Kemi's heart froze. She wanted to fight, to scream, but she saw Ton's face in her mind. Poverty chained her back to that man's hotel bed. Halima's collapse was quieter, but deadlier. She trusted a client who refused protection, convincing her it was harmless. Weeks later, her body betrayed her. Fever, rashes, endless itching. She wept in a bathroom, her reflection a stranger. "You're Allah," she whispered. "I just wanted a better life." One evening, the three sat together at their usual suyo spot, smoke rising into the night sky. The taste of roasted meat lingered, but none of them ate much. Amaka broke the silence. "This life go kill us if we no wise up." Kemi scoffed, eyes hard. "And do what? You get job. You get helper. Lagos no pity anybody." Halima's eyes brimmed with tears. "I just won't go home. This city don't swallow me." They sat in silence, each one knowing the truth. Their lives were spiraling. The breaking point came with a police raid. Sirens pierced the night. Boots thundered down hotel hallways. Everybody down. Ashowo. Criminals. The girls were dragged out, slapped, mocked, and recorded on phones. Their dignity scattered across the floor. After hours of humiliation and bribes, they were released, their bodies aching, their spirits broken. Nothing felt the same again. Amaka quit first. She found a waitress job in a small booker. The pay barely covered food, but at least she could sleep without nightmares. She dreamed of returning to school, even if it took years. Kemi continued, but with a plan. She started saving small amounts, buying hair extensions, combs, and mirrors. One day, she told herself, she would open a salon and walk away for good. Halima couldn't continue. Broken and sick, she left Lagos quietly, returning to her village with regrets heavier than any designer bag she once envied. Lagos, however, moved on. The city pulsed with life, its bright light swallowing more girls every night. For Amaka, Kemi, and Halima, it had left scars they would never forget. And as dawn rose over the third mainland bridge, the city glittered, beautiful, deceptive, and merciless.